this is taking a serious downgrade from my already awful quality videos, but it's cool. I'm sick. I've been sick the whole weekend.
You're getting to be a big boy.
To just add to my guy body, you know, it's cool. My hair is gross because I haven't taken a shower yet, and I'm not about to just film a video, so yeah. It's a spoopy video for a spoopy month. What's cooking good looking without my hair in my face? But today I'm doing a story time because why not, you know? Yeah, so this story time is like it's two stories in one story because one's really short and one's not as short, you know? Okay. So yesterday, it was Sunday, the 30th, and I was home alone because I'm sick, if you couldn't tell, and meanwhile, my family went to my grandparents' house, which is 2 hours away, and my grandma is how do you say it? Susceptible, yeah, that word, to being sick. So if she gets sick, she gets really, really sick, and could go to the hospital. So we don't want that. So I stay home alone, almost dying. You know, it's cool. So I'm sitting here contemplating all of my life choices and being sick, and it's 8 o'clock, right? I've already taken like 4 naps, and life's awful. And I'm taking 4 naps, and right outside my window where I'm filming actually is, I have an AC right here, and then it's like the kitchen door is like under, like over there. And so, I'm sleeping here, and I wake up, and I'm just sitting there like contemplating on my life choices, and like, I hear a noise, and I'm like, what? I think I'm probably just hallucinating because like, whatever. So I didn't think anything of it, because like birds like to land on like my windowsill or whatever. I was living in the main yard. So a couple seconds pass, and then like we have a bucket outside or whatever. I don't even know what it is. Someone hit it. Yeah, like you know when you pick a bucket, it makes a noise. And that's what it sounded like, and I was like, that's weird. So of course, me being me, I come up my sickly body and come up and just press my face up against the window to like see what it is. But it's dark out. I'm sick. I'm not wearing glasses, so I can't tell if it's a person or an animal. Cause yeah, if it's an animal, it's like a beaver, I don't know what, like a groundhog. Could be those two. But, like, I don't think it was because I also heard knocking on the window, and then I heard someone try to turn the doorknob of, like, our house downstairs, which is locked. So, I'm sitting here, and it's 8 o'clock, and I text someone, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think there's, like, a person or an animal outside my house. And they're like, you need help. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I said, you know, I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, as this is happening, I'm sitting here, and I'm like, I could, you know, call my family and be like, you know, I think someone's outside, or I could, like, just go downstairs, get my little, like, stab knife things, like, fend off anything else that comes. No, I'm just gonna sit there, and I've accepted the fate of the fact that, like, if someone comes into my house, I'm not gonna move, and I'm not gonna stop them either, because I don't feel good enough to, like, be like, yo, get out of my house. So, you know, so, also, I think I should point out, because Allie just said so, all the lights were off downstairs because I wasn't going downstairs, and it looked like no one was home. Also, the basement downstairs, both the doors are unlocked. One of them's open, the other one's just, like, unlocked. And that's how the other people broke in. Segue, transition. People actually broke in. About 5 years ago, yeah. So, we were living in this house, obviously, and went to a Christmas party, and my mom was, like, kind of in charge of it almost, and so she was gone, like, all day, and so we were helping, like, me and, like, my dad and my sister and brother, we were all, like, bringing stuff in and out of the house to, like, bring it to the car and, like, do whatever. And so we left, and my dad told my sister to close the kitchen door, which she did. She has a memory of doing it. And you're there, and I actually brought my friend, and she's pretty cool. She's from Texas, so that's sad, but it's okay.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anywho, we have the party, it's fine, and we leave. It's nighttime when we come back. I don't even know how it was, but it was nighttime. My aunt brought us home because my parents were falling behind us because I had to, like, finish, like, washing dishes or doing something or whatever. And so we pulled into that driveway, and my sister was the first one to notice because the kitchen door was open, which, why? We would soon find out. So the kitchen door was open, and we're like, we're not going inside. What? No, not me. And so my aunt was like, okay, fine, I'll go inside and we'll check it out. And so she went inside, and she came back out, and she's like, so did you guys have the basement door open? And we're like, no, we don't go in the basement. Well, we go in the basement, but not often enough to have it, like, cause like maybe like the wind will like open a little bit, but no, it was like open. It was like flung open. And it's like the wall or whatever. And so we're like, what? So we wait for our parents to get home, and then my dad goes inside and checks out his stuff, and then he goes upstairs to his room, which is now my room.
Da, 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 da. It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
And he comes back downstairs, and they took something of my dad's, and he's like, get out, because he's like, people came into our house and took stuff, so like, he doesn't want in the house. So they called the police, and we ended up going to my aunt Sarah's house that night, and we stayed overnight, and then like, the next morning, their kids were like, oh, you're here, and like, yeah, our house got broken into. Yeah, parked living on a main road, and actually the story of this person was supposed to break into the neighbor's house across the street. She works for like the police or whatever and does like cases or whatever, and so he was gonna break into their house, but he saw us leave and saw a gold opportunity to break into our house instead. They came in through the basement, and we went upstairs and then just went to their house. They also they took my dad's stuff. I remember going to my room after like everything or whatever, because I had the police come to like get evidence or whatever, and they took my mouthpiece from my trombone. That's new. They took a broken computer, and fun fact, now we don't even have a computer because someone spilled basil water on the computer. So that's the story of the time I almost died. Just kidding, I didn't almost die, although I feel like death because my head hurts. I just don't feel good, but that's okay. So enough of me rambling on about our house getting broken into. It's October, which means spoopy time. So like, yes, spoopy videos coming soon. I'm gonna try to be more active. I didn't post yesterday, I'm sorry, I was like dying. But I'll post this today, maybe tomorrow, so we'll see. I hope you have a good day, or a good night, or a good life. Please have a good life. And, you know, we're at 87 subscribers. That's a great number, because that means 8 plus 7 equals 15. And I'm 15.
You look more like you're 4.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more.
That's pretty cool. But that being said, I think I'm gonna do something special for when I get 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool. But like, you know, maybe we'll see. Anywho, subscribe if you want to. I mean, if you hate me, then don't. I don't really have a problem with that. But not everyone's gonna like you. That's what I've learned in life. Tea time with Abby coming soon. Bye, guys. Oof.